Born and raised in Arlington?
Yeah, born and raised in Arlington.
Really?
For sure. Yep.
Hey, okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to Timberview.
Timberview. Okay.
Yeah, so it's Mansfield ISD district, but you know the high school's in Arlington, and so I grew up on the south side.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was Arlington like back then when you was in high school?
In my era.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and it's so funny because my next album is about this time period. But I don't know if you're familiar with the Agtown Fight tapes.
No.
You've never heard of that?
Never.
Okay. You laugh. No.
I was raised in
Okay. So she knows.
Okay.
So that's the era I grew up in, right? So
what is that for people who don't know?
For people who don't know, Agtown Fights kind of started what like the World Star era of like fights being recorded and going like viral, right? So we had what they labeled as like a fight club going on with teenagers, you know, some like youthful gang stuff, like, you know, high schools fighting, beefing, that type of stuff. But you know, it was recorded, and you know, I'm gonna keep his name out of it just because he's doing great now. But
don't tell me. I think I know who you're talking about.
You might know, but he, you know what I'm saying. And he would record them, not setting them up or no goofy stuff like that, but he would record them just as they happen. And it was really like a documentary for real. He just like recording what's going on in the city, and it went so crazy.
Is it Say Cheese?
No. But see, Cotton was around then though.
Oh, okay.
Right? So Cotton was definitely around then. This predates Say Cheese though.
Oh,
this is 05, 06, 07.
Okay.
Right? And so yeah, you know, and guys like B Hamp, Digi Norm, a dude by the name of John Jay, all of these artists were on the tape, like as far as music wise, and so that gave birth to them making music like before the Ricky Bobbies and stuff like that. They were making like real rap songs, like street type of rap, like turned up rap, like. And so that's the era I came up in, where it was kind of wild on the South Side, or just in Arlington in general. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most people don't know. Well, I mean, if you're from here, you know, like the stadium used to be like, it was a no-fly zone for a while for like, yeah, because that was like, you know, you congregate there and then people would come because we're the center of the Metroplex. Like we kind of are the central of culture in the DFW. Like a lot of things started here first, like whether it's the way we dress or the way like dancing, like a lot of that stuff started in Arlington first.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just went to the stadium last night.
Yeah. That used to be the spot. Super Sundays. If
Really?
you know, absolutely.
Oh man.
Yeah, they used to. Venice Beach. Like people like.
What's Venice Beach?
So it was a teen club, right? So before teen clubs got banned, we had 3 or 4 of them in Arlington. With the stadium, we used to have Super Sundays. We didn't have school on Monday, we would have a Super Sunday, and all type of art. Soulja Boy, like all the young artists would come there, and that's where they would like. A lot of these records would get broke, like.
Really?
Pretty Ricky, like they were at Venice Beach. Boosie used to come to the teen clubs way back early, like all of this stuff.
What? Who was it? Who was putting all this together? Do you know?
I can't even tell you who.
You don't know?
I can't even tell you who. It was just happening.
Really?
And so it's, you know, it was just, that was the culture we grew up in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, as an outsider, right? I just moved to Arlington maybe 6 years ago, right?
Okay.
So to me, Arlington seems such like a family place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's so nice. And even before I even moved to Arlington, I went to PV, right?
Okay.
And so my homeboy grew up in Arlington. He went to Kennedale High School.
Okay, but see, that's like West Arlington, so that's like
Oh, okay.
out of the way.
Okay,
That's
okay,
like, they ain't in
okay.
the mix of nothing over there.
Okay,
Like, yeah.
okay. So even when I was coming, like during little breaks in school,
Yeah.
I would come to Arlington with him to chill for maybe if it was like a short holiday.
Yeah.
And he used to tell me like Arlington don't have any buses or any because the people in Arlington didn't want like homeless people or anything to
Right.
come around. So I'm just thinking Arlington is a family,
Yeah.
really family-centered place, you know what I mean, besides like Fort Worth or Dallas.
Yeah, and essentially it is, right? So what makes Arlington so unique is the tourist attractions, especially now with what the entertainment districts become. But even back then, it was still that, because you still had the Rangers, you know what I'm saying? You still had UTA, like, so it's a lot of stuff to do here. The malls, like, you know, before there was a bunch of luxury malls everywhere, it was like when the Parks Mall opened, that was like the mall to go to. And so you have all of that, and like I said, you have GM. So, like, my parents ain't from here. My dad is from LA. My mom is from Virginia. You know, they met here, you know, and that's how we got here. But all of my homies are like that too, to where none of their parents are from here, or maybe not even them, but they grew up here because of they got moved in for a job, or they left California because of the cost of living there versus the cost of living here. Friends from Detroit, Baltimore, all of that, and their parents worked at GM. And you make more on the East Coast or West Coast versus like, in the South. And so they take their salary and they bring it down here. They get something crazy on the South side.
Right.
But the mentality don't change. You know what they say, you take a person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person.
Yeah.
So you bringing all these people into one area, like one city. And so, that's how that's how you get like moments like pockets like that where it got really wild for a time. And, the laws had to catch up and like they had to shift in how they were doing things. So, yeah.
And what's so crazy now is I lived here 6 years, and every now and then I go on my patio and just smoke me a cigar, chill, and then randomly you just hear pop, 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 pop. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is going on over here?
Yeah.
I thought I was in like a little chill suburb, of Dallas, but it do go down. I always just hear it, what I'm saying, in the air.
And essentially it is. It's a beautiful place. I love my city so much. But the natural as people get pushed out of what is Dallas, what is Fort Worth due to gentrification, like they gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
And so this is like a place that a lot of people are coming. And that doesn't change just because you change cities, that don't change the person or change who you are. And so a lot of that stuff comes in, it bleeds into the city, it bleeds into the ag. And so, while it is like phenomenal place, great schools, great all that, like you still deal with the same stuff you would deal with in a, in a different, a different city.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.